where I was cut off. You're basically going to want to come up with your keywords as far as fiber, your content, and then whatever the structure or weave or knit is of your fabric, which is applicable. That's what you can put into your search engines along, as I said, with either by the yard or fabric. Google will often put that in for you at the end so that you can get these vendors that will be selling what you want. Now, most of the time, if you're looking for material for a particular garment, the easiest way to find out what the key search words are going to be is to actually look on the back of your pattern envelope. Now, that's probably why I wanted to do a video, because it sounds kind of snotty. It's just like, well, I'll just read the directions. But, you know, you really don't think about it too much if you have grown up being able to just go to the store. So anyway, if you look on the fabrics, it will tell you moderate stretch knits only, lightweight jersey, lightweight double knit, and cotton knit. So you can put those search terms in if you don't know a vendor that you want to go to, and you'll start to come up with all these ideas. You can put in as well, when you're searching, you can put in colors, types of prints, that type of thing as well. Another good way to find out you know, what it is that you're going to be wanting to buy for a particular project is don't neglect your pattern reviews. For example, you know, you could just put in the number for your particular pattern and put review afterwards. You're going to get a number of bloggers, people from Pattern Review, the website, and other people, and you can see what they used, how you liked it. Oftentimes they'll list particular vendors or whatever in their information about their projects. If they don't, and you're really taken with what they've made, then just, you know, try contacting them. Send them an email or on Facebook. Leave a message on a comment on their blog post, and oftentimes they'll respond. You get some great ideas that way. Okay, so you have figured out what it is you want to buy. Now here's a big question for a lot of people. Who do you buy it from? Now you may have come up with some good leads during just your search for your particular type of fabric. Again, if you have a blogger or a particular person online that you really like what they're making, and they seem to constantly produce quality pieces, as I said before, they'll often list where they purchase their fabric, and you can go with that. And those are probably some of the main ideas. I actually wrote a note. Let's see what else I put down here. Oh yes, ask around. If you have other people that you just know in the real world who are sewing, ask them, because you know, it may surprise you that they're actually buying pieces online. And as I said, you know, here with Marcy Tilton, I put up some new fabrics here that you can hopefully get an eyeball at for this one. Just, you know, you may have an idea in your mind that, oh, Mood Fabrics only does a certain type of urban fabrics or whatever, but they're, you know, as I said, they can target smaller markets because they're pulling from this large area. So you never know when you're going to be able to find like these, you know, gorgeous, delicate little, you know, floofy florals from someone like Marcy Tilton. So keep an open mind too. And what else did I write down here? Yeah, I think that's your best idea for that. Just really go and look online, see who's making things that you find interesting, and go into the various online shops and look around. Now, this is the point when it's important to keep in mind the process for how you're going to buy these things. And this makes people, it used to make people, I think, a lot more nervous. Nowadays, we're a lot more used to paying all types of things online, from your electric bill, your car payment, to, you know, if you need something to repair your light bulbs in the house or something, you know, just everything, food, pet supplies, that, you know, we buy it all online. So that part people know. But you're going to want to be responsible for knowing the particular shop's policies. This is a kind of it doesn't bother me, because I used to work selling point of sale software for the self-storage industry. And so I know that if you're going to have that type of software that's going to work and be reliable and be tested, it's extraordinarily expensive. So a lot of these small shops, I think if you're going to be wanting to be able to sell things by a 1/16 of a yard, I don't know that that's going to be something where they can do that and stay in business. As we move forward, we may have more flexibility. But most of the places, they'll state very clearly if they sell by the yard or by the half yard, if you can purchase samples, if they'll send you samples for free. Fabric.com, they're about $1.50 for their samples, but they're actually very nice. And this is something I would encourage you to find out about if you're just kind of putting a toe in. Just get some samples from someplace. They make it, it's a nice size of a sample. I think this is a really charming print with these budgies, and it's kind of metallic there. My mom was considering it for curtains. And then they give you great information on the back, fabric.com. And then they just screen printed on a linen rayon blend. This heavyweight fabric is very versatile and dry clean. Give you the width, the fiber content, and also the number if you want to look it up online using that. And the labels come off easily. I just stapled them on there so they wouldn't get lost. But that could be a really nice way to go if you're interested, a little bit leery of putting your toe in the water. Some places have returns, some places don't. If you do find a shop that you like, I strongly encourage you to sign up for with your email on their site. They'll often prompt you to do this because many of the places have sales. Marcy Chilton, for example, she'll have sales. She will have special offerings where she'll put up like a group of Japanese linens or something, and you get priority purchasing on that before it goes out to the larger audience. And then there's places that let's see, I haven't shown you this. There's a place called fabrics-store.com, and they just sell linens and a little bit of linen cotton. They have a gorgeous number of neutral as well as various fashion colors of linens, lightweight through to very heavy canvas weight. They have very reasonable prices for linens. They have also some woven patterns, jacquards, ginghams, checks, plaids. If you want linen, that's a fabulous place to go. I've ordered from them, and it's very high quality linen, and the price, you really can't beat it. Let me get this for you. I'll bring it out. But what I wanted to let you know is that they, for example, have a lot of kind of 1 hour only sales or 1 day only sales. And lots of times if you keep your eye open, you can get even 20% off, 15% off on their already low prices. So, that's, especially in the beginning, if you're, wanting to just check out a place to see if you like their quality and if you like dealing with them, I think it makes a lot of sense to buy something a little cheaper, not to put too fine a point on it. Anyway, this is a linen I got from them. I made this kind of a log and look type skirt, and it's just a great neutral. It's not too boring, it has more life to it, and I like this look of it, just kind of self-pleating it, I guess, crystal pleating as it were. It's held up really well, breeze to work with. I love sewing with linen. So that is that there. You also want to see, check if they have sale areas, if they have end cuts. Sometimes I have a fabric store, they have something called Doggy Bag, just a bunch of end cuts and things. But these are a great way to check a place out to see if you like doing business with them. And the other things that you're going to want to bear in mind are going to be shipping costs. As I said, returns. Some do have a return policy, some don't, or they'll have a certain amount of time. So, it's your responsibility as a customer to review all of this beforehand so that you don't end up feeling uncomfortable with how things went, or try and straighten something out, afterwards. And yeah, I think that's the thing. A lot of them will have something like, for example, Marcy Chilton. As you can tell, this is like a big Marcy Chilton. But I really have enjoyed working with her products, and I gotta say, everything has been more gorgeous in person that I purchased from her. But she has something called Buy of the Week, and I've actually got some really nice deals. Actually, this one, here's another gorgeous fabric. I'd had my eye on this fabric. It's a French cotton with a little bit of either poly or nylon in it, so it has this fantastic crinkle. I love everything about this. The pattern, it's fantastic for travel. Goes great with denim. You're not going to see a lot of dirt, and it's just a really wonderful thing. But I've had my eye on this for a long time, and then it went on a buy of the week, and I was able to save about 15–20%. So that can be a great way to approach it as well. So that is pretty much all I know about this, and all I have to say, and I think my mom's coming back from her exercise class too, so the dogs are going to get going. I'll leave my contact information. If you want to get in touch with me or ask a question, please do so, and happy sewing!